Hey Bob, I'm in the middle of something. Can I call you back in just a second? Actually, let me call you back before the end of the day. Is that okay? Great. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hi, my name's Sean Michael Walker with Premier Group Insurance, and I wanted to come to you today and make just a really quick video about something that I've been passionate about for quite some time, and that is what is considered average or an average deliverable of an insurance agency within our industry is actually an incredibly low line or an incredibly achievable thing for us to do as insurance agents. Really, I want to make this video for the new independent insurance agents that are coming into the industry who are wondering, how hard do I have to work, or how much do I have to do to actually get myself to average or an average deliverable within the insurance industry? And I got to openly admit, it's not that hard. It's really quite simple. Knowing that average is quite achievable in quite a short amount of time, I want to go over some things that are things that you can do within your insurance agency that can get you up above that average deliverable of what an insurance agency should be doing. And these things are not hard to think of, they're not hard to come up with, but you'd be shocked if you were to do these 5 things, you would automatically be on the top side of the average deliverable within the insurance industry. First and foremost, have a professional voicemail. I can't tell you how many times I call an agent and they call me, I call them back, and they say, hey, this is Henry, give me a call, leave a message, blah, 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 blah. And it says nothing about their insurance agency, it's nothing professional, and it doesn't sound good. Do that, first and foremost. Hi, you've reached Sean Michael Walker with Bubblegum Insurance Agency. I can't wait to talk to you. Leave a message, leave your contact information, I'll call you back before the end of the day. Piece of cake, right? The next one is a professional email address. I can't tell you how many insurance agents I meet throughout the course of my career, throughout the course of my days, throughout the course of my weeks that have @gmail.com. Makes no sense. It should say @bubbleguminsuranceragency.com. You need to get a professional email address. Do that and you're already delivering something better than average within our insurance industry. The next one is going to make you laugh, but I can't tell you how often it happens. Answer your phone as if you're working a 40-hour week, or answer your phone as if you're working an 80-hour week. Answer your phone every single time one of your clients calls, even if it's at 8 o'clock at night. Answering your phone tells your client that you're there, that you care about them, that you want to be there for them when they need you the most. If they need you the most at 8 o'clock at night because their toilet is flooding because their 3-year-old filled it up with toilet paper and kept flushing the toilet, and they now have a flooded toilet and 20 gallons of water across the floor, they want to talk to you. It's time to talk to them. So answer your phone when your clients call. The next one is a piece of cake. Really, it's just setting expectations for your clients. If your client says, hey, Sean, I heard that you were great. I want you to do a quote for me. Great. When does your policy renew? Not for 6 months? Great. I got to tell you, I'm on vacation with my family in the great state of Delaware, and the reality is we have time. I'm going to get back from my vacation next week. Your policy doesn't renew for 6 months. We'll do this a little bit on your time schedule. We'll do this a little bit on my time schedule. How about I get back in touch with you on Monday? I'll get all the information that I need, and then we'll do the things that we need to do to understand you and your risk better, and then we'll wrap this process up by next Friday. How does that sound to you? Setting time expectations so the client knows that they're working on your time schedule and you're not working on their time schedule. And then last but not least, consulting with the client, right? Giving the client options. We know that people come to independent insurance agents for the consulting aspect of what we offer them. We offer them choices, we offer them options, and with those choices and options comes consultation. Everything is different. Folks don't realize that the old wood shake roof has a unique risk to it. And the swimming pool without the fence around it has a unique risk to it. And the bulldog that just bit somebody last week has a unique risk to it. And the crack in the cement in the front of the house has a unique risk to it. Consulting your clients through the process of purchasing insurance is incredibly important. And again, not that difficult, but it's delivering that makes you a better than average agent in the spectrum of what makes a good insurance agent. Now, imagine if you were to do just a few more things in addition to the list of things that I mentioned, the list of things that I've already mentioned make you a better than average insurance agent and agency within the insurance spectrum, okay? But if you were to do just a few more things, it would automatically catapult you into a higher percentile of professional insurance agencies out there. So let me just offer a couple more suggestions. If you take the first 5 suggestions, you're going to be great. But let me just offer a couple more suggestions that might get you even higher within the professionalism of being an insurance agent or running an insurance agency. First and foremost, you're probably watching this video on a laptop, and in that laptop right in front of you is a camera mounted in your laptop. Some of the best agents I've met in the insurance industry make videos on that camera that, one, either introduce themselves and or their family to the client that they've never met and probably will never meet because they got that client from a mortgage broker, and that client will probably just sign papers and go, yeah, just take care of it for me. Making the video and explaining coverages and explaining options and explaining what you're going to go with or the recommendation that you suggest they go with, one, puts a name with a face, puts a name with the agency, so that client who you've never met has now met you technically. And then two, puts a name with a face, so they know, oh, I liked that guy in that video. I never got one of those videos from one of my captive agents in the past or any agency that I've ever dealt with in the past. I really liked that unique touch for me as the client that never gets to meet the insurance agent. I liked the unique video touch. So few agents, I'd say 1% of the agents, less than 1% of the agents out there do that, and the camera is mounted right in front of your face. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. Please do that, and you've catapulted yourself up to the higher end of agency professionalism, agent professionalism. Next one. I don't understand why insurance agents aren't more obnoxiously loud about the successes that they've had for their clients. And I'm not talking about being obnoxiously loud once. I'm talking about every single time you have contact with that client. You're talking about how you got them more coverage originally when you got them, and or how much money you saved them when you got them, so that 3 years later when they have a 9% rate increase, you can say, okay, you got a 9% rate increase. I've been saving you $700 a year for the last 3 years. That's $2,100. You know that because I've told you that every single time I've interacted with you, and doubled your coverage. And now that you've had a 9% rate increase, I'm now only saving you $610 a year. I'm really sorry about the fact that I'm only saving you $610 a year now instead of $700 a year now. But boy, what a success that is, and how great is it that? The reality is I'm here working for you as my client. I'm not working for the insurance company per se, and I want you to be happy. So if you want me to look for other opportunities or other price points or other coverages, then we can do that. But the reality is I've been saving you $2,100 so far since you've been my client, and if nothing were to change, I would still be continuing to save you $610 a year. Last but not least, I started this video getting a phone call from one of my clients named Bob. I love Bob. I'm in the middle of making a video. Bob, it's nice to talk to you. You know what Bob said when I called him? Hey, how did you know it was me? Because I programmed you into my phone. I love you, Bob. You're my client. You make me money. Of course I have you programmed into my phone. It's a personal touch that we should be making with every single one of our clients. Why are we not programming our clients into our phone? Again, it's so simple. Some of my favorite agents say that they program every single client into their cell phone, and some of my favorite agents say when they hang up with their clients after taking the call while having lunch with me, they say, my clients absolutely love that I call them by name when they call me. And it's that small little personal touch that lets them know that I adore them as having a client, I adore them as a client, and that I want the best for them, and that I can put that personal touch on their experience with my agency and with me as an insurance agent. If you could do the first 5 things in this video, it will get you slightly above average. If you do the last 3 things that I suggest in this video, it'll make you a far better agent than the vast majority of agents out there in the industry. I encourage you, one, first and foremost, to do the first 5, and I encourage you, second, to do the second 3. So many agents don't do those last 3, and those last 3 will catapult you into becoming a great agent. My name's Sean Michael Walker with Premier Group Insurance. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.